Power, passion, and a whole lot of divine drama. Immortals with limitless power and personality, the Greek gods have fascinated and captivated people for thousands of years. They weren't just the mythological rulers of Olympus, they were powerful forces who shaped history, nature, and the lives of mere mortals. In today's countdown, we're ranking the top immortal Greek gods based on their strength, influence, and lasting legacy. Who will take the crown? Stick around to find out. Coming in at number 12, Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. Aphrodite may be our number 12, but don't let her rank fool you. According to myth, she was born from the foam of the sea, symbolizing her natural allure and power over attraction. Aphrodite had the ability to charm anyone, mortal or god, and she could bend hearts and minds to her will. This wasn't limited to romantic love. She stirred up emotions that could lead to both harmony and chaos. One of the most famous examples of her power is her role in sparking the Trojan War. By promising Helen's love to Paris, she set off a chain of events that led to one of the most famous conflicts in Greek mythology. Beyond her influence in war and desire, she represented fertility, beauty, and the vitality of life. Aphrodite's temples, like the one at Corinth, were centers for her worship and celebration of the life force she embodied. As the mother of Eros, the god of desire, Aphrodite's influence extended into the realm of human connections and attraction, reminding us of the undeniable force of love in all aspects of life. Number 11, Hermes, the messenger of the gods. The messenger god Hermes is known for his incredible speed and cunning nature. As the son of Zeus, Hermes had many responsibilities beyond just delivering messages. His winged sandals allowed him to travel between the mortal world, the underworld, and Olympus, making him a bridge among all realms. He wasn't just fast, he was incredibly resourceful and often used his wit and trickery to accomplish his tasks. In fact, he is perhaps tied with Athena as the smartest of Zeus's children. One of his most notable acts as a newborn was stealing Apollo's cattle, only to charm his way out of trouble by gifting Apollo a lyre. This resourcefulness made him a trusted ally for gods and heroes alike. Hermes was also responsible for guiding souls to the underworld, a task that showcased his important role in the balance between life and death. Known as the god of commerce, trade, and even thieves, Hermes played a significant part in daily Greek life. Travelers and merchants revered him as their protector, knowing his wit and adaptability could help them on their journeys. His versatility and cleverness solidify Hermes' place on this list. Number 10, Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, wilderness, and moon. Artemis was revered for her strength, independence, and fierce loyalty to her values. She represented the wild, untamed forces of nature and was often seen with her bow, accompanied by animals. A virgin goddess, she chose to remain independent, symbolizing purity, resilience, and a life free from the expectations placed on other goddesses. She was also a fierce protector of young women and children, making her a beloved deity for families and those who value her commitment to innocence and nature. Her dedication to purity and the wild made her the goddess people would call upon for protection in forests and remote areas. Artemis also held power over the moon, influencing the cycles of nature and its creatures. Her connection to the night and wilderness made her a symbol of mystery and strength. For those who valued freedom, independence, and the natural world, Artemis was a powerful and guiding force. Number 9, Hephaestus, the god of fire and blacksmiths. Hephaestus, the god of fire, blacksmiths, and craftsmanship, takes the 9th spot on our list. Known as the only god with a physical impairment, Hephaestus overcame immense challenges to establish himself as the best craftsman on Olympus. Cast out of Olympus by his mother Hera due to his limp, he later returned, crafting some of the most powerful items in Greek mythology, such as Zeus's thunderbolt and Achilles' armor. Despite his physical limitations, Hephaestus was a force to be reckoned with. His skill and creativity earned him the respect of both gods and mortals. He wasn't just a smith, he was an inventor, a creator, and a symbol of resilience. People looked up to him for his ability to turn raw materials into beautiful and deadly creations, transforming his workshop into a sacred space for artisans and blacksmiths alike. Worshippers saw Hephaestus as a patron of hard work and ingenuity. His story teaches us that physical strength isn't the only measure of power. It's the strength of character and dedication that truly define greatness. Number 8, Ares, the god of war. Ares represented the brutal and chaotic nature of battle. Unlike Athena, who symbolized strategic warfare, Ares was known for his love of bloodshed, passion, and the raw power of combat. His intense personality and quick temper made him a fearsome figure even among the gods. While other gods often disapproved of his destructive nature, Ares had a loyal following among soldiers and those who saw war as a test of strength and valor. His presence on the battlefield could inspire courage and fury, but his intense love of conflict also made him a polarizing figure. Even Zeus occasionally rebuked Ares for his aggressive tendencies, but his importance to warriors and defenders of cities was undeniable. Ares represented the courage to face danger head-on and the relentless spirit needed in battle. Despite his divisive reputation, his dedication to his values and fearlessness made him one of the most powerful deities in Greek mythology. Number 7. Athena, the goddess of wisdom and warfare. Athena stands out as one of the most respected figures on Mount Olympus. Unlike Ares, who embraced chaos, Athena was known for her strategic mind and her commitment to justice and reason. The patron goddess of Athens, which was named in her honor, she was deeply involved in guiding heroes like Odysseus and Perseus. Born fully grown from Zeus's forehead, Athena was a symbol of knowledge, art, and rationality. She was also associated with crafts and practical skills, reflecting her balanced and thoughtful nature. Athena's wisdom wasn't limited to battle. She was equally skilled in diplomacy, making her the goddess to whom people turned for guidance and fair judgment. People worshipped Athena not only as a warrior, but as a protector of civilization and intellectual pursuits. Her dual role as a goddess of wisdom and war made her a complex and revered deity, embodying the perfect balance of intellect and strength. Number 6. Demeter, the goddess of agriculture and harvest. Demeter's role in Greek mythology goes beyond crops and plants. She was a mother figure and a powerful symbol of life's cycles as the supreme earth goddess. Her love for her daughter Persephone led to one of the most famous myths by explaining the seasons. When Persephone was taken to the underworld by Hades, Demeter's sorrow caused the earth to wither, giving rise to winter. Her joy upon Persephone's return brought the bloom of spring. This story of loss and reunion highlights Demeter's power over life, death, and rebirth, influencing ancient Greeks' views on nature and the life cycle. Farmers, families, and communities revered Demeter as the provider of sustenance. Festivals and ceremonies dedicated to her ensured fertile lands and good harvests, showing her deep connection to the daily lives of people. Demeter's compassion, power, and influence over nature place her high in the pantheon. Coming in at number 5, Poseidon, the god of the sea, earthquakes, and horses. Known for his unpredictable temperament, Poseidon's power was immense and often feared. To the Greeks, the sea was a vast and essential resource, and Poseidon held the fate of sailors, traders, and entire coastal cities in his hands. As Zeus's older brother, he was both protector and destroyer. In his favor, sailors experienced calm seas and safe passage. In his wrath, Poseidon brought storms and earthquakes, reminding people of nature's volatile power. Worshipped with sacrifices in temples, Poseidon's influence on daily life and the natural world was immense, embodying both the beauty and danger of the ocean. His dual nature made him a revered and respected figure, and his connection to such a vital part of Greek life solidified his high-ranking position in the pantheon. Number 4. Apollo, the god of the sun, music, prophecy, and healing. Apollo holds our number 4 spot for his versatility and influence. He was known for guiding the sun across the sky, filling the world with light and warmth. But Apollo's reach extended beyond the physical realm. He was the god of enlightenment, guiding the minds and hearts of both gods and mortals. Apollo was known for his connection to the Oracle of Delphi, through whom he communicated the god's will to mortals. People from all over the Greek world sought his prophecies, which shaped decisions, wars, and lives. But he was also a god of art and music, inspiring creativity and culture. With his dual role as a healer and bringer of plague, Apollo demonstrated the balance of life and death. His vast influence on wisdom, health, and the arts makes him one of the most important deities in Greek mythology. Coming in at number 3, Dionysus, the god of wine, revelry, and theater. Dionysus brought joy, freedom, and a sense of escape from the challenges of daily life, embodying both the beauty and chaos of life. Dionysus was a complex god who represented freedom from restrictions, allowing people to experience both ecstasy and transformation. Though often depicted in a celebratory atmosphere, Dionysus was a deeply symbolic figure. His festivals, known as Dionysia, were filled with music, dance, and theater. These celebrations were vital to Greek culture, as they encouraged people to explore their emotions openly and release pent-up frustrations. But his influence went beyond pleasure. He was also associated with rebirth and the breakdown of social barriers. In addition to being the god of wine and festivities, Dionysus symbolized the potential for change and liberation, uniting people across all social levels. For his followers, he offered a chance to transcend everyday life and embrace the mysteries of existence. His role as a god of transformation, emotion, and joy places him in the top ranks of the pantheon, reminding us of the beauty of life's highs and lows. Number 2. Hera, the queen of the gods. In the number 2 spot we have Hera, a powerful and multifaceted deity revered as the goddess of marriage, women, and family. As the wife of Zeus, Hera was both his equal and his counterpart, embodying loyalty, justice, and the sacredness of family bonds. While her marriage to Zeus was famously tumultuous, she held her position with dignity, commanding immense respect. Hera was often depicted as a fiercely protective goddess, particularly regarding her family and her role as a guardian of marriage. Although her jealousy, especially in response to Zeus's many infidelities, could lead to vengeful actions, Hera's reactions highlighted the importance she placed on loyalty and commitment. For the ancient Greeks, she was the ultimate protector of women, childbirth, and marital fidelity. Beyond her marital role, Hera's influence extended to governance and justice, as she ensured that familial bonds were respected and honored. Her temples, such as the Grand Heraion of Samos, were sacred spaces, symbolizing her status as a revered matriarch. Hera's strength, authority, and dedication to her values make her a cornerstone of the Greek pantheon, solidifying her place as the queen of Olympus and a protector of what mattered most to the Greek people. Number 1. Zeus, king of the gods and ruler of Mount Olympus. Finally, at number 1, we have the OG himself, Zeus. As the god of the sky, thunder, and justice, Zeus held supreme authority over both gods and mortals, with the ability to create storms, bring balance, and uphold law. Known for his unmatched power, Zeus was the ultimate figure of strength, protection, and governance in the Greek pantheon. Zeus's role went beyond sheer might. He was seen as a just ruler, upholding the principles of order and balance. In addition to being the ultimate arbiter in divine disputes, he maintained order among mortals, ensuring that justice was served and oaths were honored. His throne on Mount Olympus symbolized his omnipresence and authority over all realms. While Zeus's relationships were famously complicated, often bringing him into conflict with Hera, he fathered many important figures in Greek mythology, including Athena, Apollo, and Hercules. His impact spanned generations, and his legacy was reflected in the reverence he received throughout ancient Greece. Temples dedicated to Zeus, like the Grand Temple of Zeus at Olympia, served as sacred places where people sought his favor and protection. As the most powerful and influential of all the gods, Zeus truly deserves his title as king of the gods, presiding over the pantheon with justice, power, and wisdom. These gods and goddesses represent every aspect of life, from nature's beauty and human connection to the power of justice and creation. Their stories endure because they touch on our deepest values and experiences. They are also relatable because they were presented with many flaws of their own, just like humans. Which god or goddess resonates most with you? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more amazing list videos.